While there have been fascinating mega projects built all over the world, and while those mega projects have been successful at its realization of their purposes, there are still quite a few that may have been too excessive to finish or too aspiring to succeed. Will they still be worthy of the title when the vision is just too complex for humans to achieve? Previously, we have this list of most useless mega projects in the world, by which architects and engineers have been successful in the construction process, but the projects have not fully served their purposes in one way or another. Come and check it in High Technology channel. Today we are going to talk about the ongoing projects that are most likely doomed to fail, right before the construction pulls through. First, we have the longest and strangest smart city in the world. Then we have the new massive canal in Turkey and Dubai's 1,400 meters tall Creek Tower. Lastly, we have Dubai's impressive yet failed island projects. Let's take a look at each of these impossible mega projects and why there might be a good prediction that these may fail. If you are fond of this video, please like and subscribe to High Technology channel and enjoy more of our content about technology. The Line in Saudi Arabia. Let us kickstart with a whole new smart city that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia envisions for his country. While there are many attempts to build a smart, eco-friendly city all over the world, such that Songdo International Business District in South Korea, Forest City in Malaysia, and new administrative capital in Egypt, most of these attempts have failed. Saudi Arabia's The Line may also be too ambitious to start with. Let us dig in a little deeper. Unlike normal cities and unlike those mega project cities in some parts of the world, the line stretches from the coast to the country along a single line. The single stretch is about 170 kilometers, consists of 3 layers, a surface level area for citizens to walk and live, and 2 underground levels designed for the transportation of goods and a passenger train. While the design itself is unusual, the partition and purpose of the layers are quite odd as well. And yep, you heard it right. A transportation train is supposed to be the main vehicle in this city, since it aims to be run completely by renewable energy. So if you own the latest model of race cars and top-of-the-line luxury cars, this city may not be a place to be. The city is planned to have its high-speed train which will travel across 170 kilometers long in just under 20 minutes. It's just quite amazing to play Need for Speed in real life, right? But this time you are not the driver, but a passenger on the train. Impossible. Your thoughts might be true. This high-speed line has raised many doubts, since building a transportation system that allows normal travel from one point to another in less than 20 minutes is certainly impossible. To date, the average speed of a train is also about 150 kilometers per hour without any stop-by. China's $35 billion bullet train from Beijing to Shanghai is one of the fastest commercial trains in the world, but it only reaches a speed of just 380 kilometers per hour. For the line's vision for high-speed transportation to come true, its train should be faster than this. Aside from its impossible transportation speed, one more concern is the residents of the planned site of the project. Many of those residents were reported to be protesting against the relocation. Pushing through the project means relocating them against their will. The more insistent they become, the more controversial this project will be. This could deliberately have a negative impact on the line, since it is intended to attract the international customers. Let us not forget the most important factor in putting up a project this big: the funding. Financing this ambitious mega project seems unrealistic considering the national GDP of Saudi Arabia. There is an estimated $500 billion cost that the Saudi Arabia government has to raise for this project. This amount is more than the sum total GDP of Greece, Croatia, and New Zealand. To give a clearer picture of this impossibility, Saudi Arabia itself only has a GDP of around $800 billion. Hence, a $500 billion budget for this mega project is never a bargain, unless Saudi Arabia stops most of its national operations just for this project. Have you ever thought of real-life science fiction? The line may account for one, only it is more of a vision than a reality. Who knows? Saudi Arabia may have already plotted its strategies to make this project real. Or is there a slight possibility that we have never thought about? Let us know in the comment section down below. The Istanbul Canal in Turkey. Istanbul city in Turkey has seen the making of one of the biggest mega projects in its history, the Istanbul Canal. Turkish government even described it as the project of the century. This 50-kilometer long water canal connects the Black Sea with the Marmara Sea, which makes it a little shorter than the 85-kilometer Panama Canal. While there are questions raised against its practicality since Istanbul Canal stands right next to an already existing canal and would not offer the same benefits as Panama Canal, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan believes that Istanbul Canal can increase shipping capacity in the region and reduce waiting time for ships. According to 2019 data, ships have to wait for approximately 14 hours for each passage, while ships carrying dangerous cargoes have to wait for as long as 30 hours. These waiting hours amount to an economic loss of up to millions of dollars. Expectedly, ships would prefer to pass through Istanbul Canal than Bosphorus Canal without minding the fee that they have to give away for passing through the Istanbul Canal. The president even claimed that within the next decades, ships will grow to more than 50,000 yearly. This would be a major reversal of the current trend, which recorded a massive decline from around 53,000 to 38,000 ships per year. With this expectation of a dramatic increase in shipping, Turkey can earn billions of dollars every year. This is contrary to the fact that more ships are passing through the Bosphorus Canal, which does not earn any money for Turkey, as this canal was protected by the 1936 treaty that allows all but military ships to pass through the canal free of charge. Moreover, this project can also create thousands of jobs and so boost the economy. Despite the potential financial revenue this project could bring, and despite being the most eco-friendly project in the world, Turkish people are not buying it. They believe that the construction of the canal can contaminate the underground reserves. The construction also will displace tens of thousands of people, destroy hundreds of thousands of trees, and later on turn part of Istanbul into an island. Aside from the construction of a 50-kilometer long canal, the Turkish president also proposes the inclusion of a high-speed railway. The whole project can cost approximately $50 billion to $65 billion. More than the enormous funding, the environmental damage and costs of such a mega project, as well as the international protest against it, show that this Istanbul Canal may never be completed. Dubai Creek Tower in the United Arab Emirates. The Dubai Creek Tower aims to become the tallest man-made structure in the world. Currently, Burj Khalifa remains the tallest man-made structure in the world with its height of 828 meters or 2,717 feet. The Dubai Creek Tower dream may have been conceived in response to the construction of the Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia, which tries to steal the title from Burj Khalifa by planning to put up a tower of at least 1,000 meters high. Competitive developers in Dubai then plan an even higher tower, reaching up to an estimated 1,400 meters high to steal the title. Although the actual height of the tower was never revealed due to the nature of the competition against Jeddah Tower, its 360-degree view of the city and 10 different viewing platforms would set the record as the tallest supported building in the world. The construction of the mega project was said to have started in 2016, but was soon stopped after the foundation was completed. Intriguingly enough, this was around the same time when the construction of Jeddah Tower was stopped. Emaar Properties, the owner of the project, defended that the mega project was put on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic and is however expected to be finished by 2022. Yet, no visible progress has been reported since 2018. Aside from this project being put to a halt, its possible failure can be accounted to the fact that no one has ever constructed a structure of this height before. Even so, the technical difficulties of putting up this structure may need more advanced materials and technologies than what it is available today. Apart from the engineering difficulties, it is unclear whether the tower could even compete with the Jeddah Tower for the tallest skyscraper in the world, let alone compete with Burj Khalifa. Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat sets the standard that at least 50% of the tower must be habitable to qualify as a skyscraper. Dubai Creek Tower misses this target by 20%. I wonder what else they could do to augment this failure. Next is the Dubai Islands. As if Dubai Creek Tower is not too ambitious enough, Dubai has one more mega project set to fail: the construction of one of the largest artificial islands in the world. This cluster of islands is designed to attract tourists from all over the world. There is no doubt Dubai has succeeded in transforming its coastline by building an almost impossible number of islands. The first of these island collections was the Palm Jumeirah, which was constructed in 2001. Since it was considered a success, the rapid progress inspired new ambitious plans, and soon after, Dubai started the construction of the Palm Jebel Ali and the world. As if these failures do not serve any lesson, Dubai has even bigger plans. This was the construction of the Palm Beira, an artificial island 10 times the size of the Palm Jumeirah. But as expected, this project also failed since financial concerns have been a huge challenge. Obviously, the only island project that outweighed the financial burden was the Palm Jumeirah. Yet this has been the subject of criticism since various sources claim that Palm Jumeirah is sinking 0.5 centimeters yearly. Although the developers denied these claims, shreds of evidence show the island's erosion over the years. While this has not been proven, the biggest challenge these islands may face is the rising sea level, which is expected to rise between 25 and 200 centimeters by the end of the century. This fight against the sea level imposes numerous safety measures and budgeting. Palm Jumeirah may not be considered a success after all. What do you think of these mega projects? Can they still recover from the verge of failure? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and catch us in the next video.